Hi P6, welcome to lesson 4.2. Let's get started. Okay, so this is lesson 4.2. Today we're going to revise present perfect questions and answers. Did you do your homework? You can check the answers to your homework on the screen. So check the answers for question 1 with your red pen. You can pause the video to check the answer and press play when you're ready to continue. Okay, and these are the answers for question 2. So get out your notebook and check the answers with your red pen. Okay, so when we talk about the present perfect, we're talking about things that happened in the past that are still true today. So yesterday, she did her homework. And today, using the present perfect, we can say she has done her homework. So the present perfect is have or has and the past participle. For example, what is this? Very good. It's the beach. So we can say, I have been to the beach. Very good. So let's revise the contractions. What is the short version of I have? That's right, it's I've. Can you say I've? Very good. What about the short version of he has? Very good. He's. And she has? She's. And it has? Its. Say its. And what about the short version of we have? Do we do this time? Very good. We've. And the short version of you have? Very good. You've. And what about the short version of they have? They've. Okay, let's read them all one more time. I've, he's, she's, it's, we've, you've, and they've. Very good. Okay, so to make regular past participles, what do we add at the end of the verb? Very good. We add ed. So let's go through the past participles of some of these verbs. What is the past participle of want? Very good. Wanted. What about play? Played. Can you say played? Very good. And look? Looked. Can you say looked? Very good. What about email? That's right, emailed. Can you say emailed? Very good. And what about words with a Y at the end? So words like copy, they become copied. So the Y becomes an I. And here we have play, which also ends in Y, but because there's a vowel before the Y, we don't change it to an I. So only if there's a consonant before the Y. it changes to an I. Okay. And let's go through the irregular past participles. What is the past participle of make? That's right, made. Can you say made? Very good. And put? That's right, put. Say put. And see? Very good. Seen. Say seen. And do is done. Say done. And be is been. Say been. And the past participle of fall? What is the past participle of fall? That's right, fallen. Say fallen. Very good. Okay, so let's go through how to make questions with the present perfect. So can you read the question? Have you fallen from a mountain? Say, have you fallen from a mountain? Okay, and what is this? Has she been swimming? Can you read, has she been swimming? Very good. So how do we make a question? That's right. We start with have or has. Then we write the subject, you, she, could be they, I, we, and the past participle. Very good. And how do we answer questions? So if we have the question, have you climbed a tree? How do we answer if the answer is yes? Very good. Yes, I have. Can you say, yes, I have? Very good. And what about if the answer is no? Very good. No, I haven't. Say, no, I haven't. Very good. Let's look at another question. Has he been to Japan? Has he been to Japan? What do we do if the answer is yes? That's right. Yes, he has. Can you say, yes, he has? And what about if the answer is no? Very good. No, he hasn't. Say, no, he hasn't. Very good. So remember, if have is in the question, have will be in the answer. And if has is in the question, has or hasn't will be in the answer. Okay. What about this question? Have they made a cake? So this time we are talking about they. How do we answer if the answer is yes? That's right. Yes, they have. Can you say, yes, they have? Very good. And what about if the answer is no? That's right. No, they haven't. Say, no, they haven't. Very good. And here's another question. Has she put her clothes away? So this time we're talking about she, a girl. Has she put her clothes away? How do we answer if the question if the answer is yes. That's right. Yes, she has. Can you say yes, she has? Very good. And what about if the answer is no? No, she hasn't. Say no, she hasn't. Very good. So remember, if have is in the question, have or haven't will be in the answer. And if has is in the question, has or hasn't will be in the answer. And do you remember what ever means? That's right. Ever means in your lifetime. So from when you were a baby up until today. For example, have you ever been to the moon? I haven't been to the moon. Have you? I think probably no. Okay, so ever is from when you were a baby until today. Another example. Have you ever seen monkeys? Have you seen monkeys? How do you answer if the answer is yes? That's right. You can say, yes, I have. Can you say, yes, I have? Very good. And what about if the answer is no? No, I haven't. Say, no, I haven't. Very good. Okay, it's time for an activity. Let's get started. So in this activity, you need to unjumble the question. So we have ever to space, you been have. How do we put these words in the correct order? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about the answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's have a look. Very good. Have you ever been to space? So remember, we write have or has first, then the subject, and we put the past participle after the word ever, if we include ever. Very good. Let's do another question. Oh, what are these? They're kangaroos. Has Australia visited she ever? So we have has, we have Australia with a question mark, visited, so it ends in ed, so it's the past participle, the subject, she, and the word ever. Very good. Has she ever visited Australia? Can you read the question? Has she ever visited Australia? Very good. Okay, next question. Oh, what is this? Yummy. Looks like chocolate. Okay, so this time we have chocolate with a question mark, have, tasted, ever, and they. So how do we put these words in the correct order? Very good. Have they ever tasted chocolate? Can you read the sentence? Have they ever tasted chocolate? Very good. Let's have another example. Oh, it looks like a volcano. Okay, number 4. Are you climbed have ever volcano? How do we put this in the correct order? Very good. Have you ever climbed a volcano? Can you read the question? Have you ever climbed a volcano? Very good. Okay, number 5. What do we have here? Looks like a suitcase. Okay, has suitcase with a question mark, packed, he, and his. So can you put the question in the correct order? Give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Has he packed his suitcase? Okay, and we have another one. So this time we have a bed, and the question is, made bed the have you? I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Have you made the bed? Can you read together? Have you made the bed? Very good. Okay, that's all we have time for today, P6. Thank you very much and goodbye for now. We'll see you tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed the video.